what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, here, man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
All right, man. Let's talk about this potential travesty that's going around. Apparently, you know, with the pay-per-view Palooza, how many pay-per-views we had so far? Charles Martin, Luis Ortiz. We had Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios, 2 by PBC. And now we're apparently gonna have another one with Fury and Whyte and Spence and Ugas in a 4-month span. Now, it's being said that Spence and Ugas is moving to April 23rd. Why is that important? If you didn't read the title, just so happened to roll into this fight. Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury is supposed to be on April 23rd, unless somebody's gonna move off the date. It's supposed to be April 23rd, and Tyson Fury says that, or Whyte says, or Eddie Hearn speaks for them. I say he signed his contract. He says he's signing his contract to take on Tyson Fury, and the rumor is it's going to be April 23rd. Okay. What's the rumor about Spence and Ugas? April 23rd. What do they have in common? On the same day, they both gonna be pay-per-view in the United States. So Bob Arum, Frank Warren, Top Rank, Queensberry Promotions could be asking for. They said they're gonna make it pay-per-view after spending a record $41+ million on the purse bid. And later that day, because that fight gonna be in the UK, Whyte and Fury. That's gonna be in the UK. People say Fury can't get his UK license back there. I heard that's gonna be in the UK. Now, it could be in America, okay? But I heard that's going to be in the UK. I heard they want to do that in Manchester. So they're going to fight in the UK April 23rd. They're going to ask for, like, I don't know. They might say 70, 50, 60. Plus, you got to add, like, another 10 for ESPN Plus if you don't have it. They're going to ask $40, $50, and then turn around a few hours later. Then they're going to ask us for $80. So you got a situation in where at first we thought it was going to be April 16th. Yeah, Spencer Ugas fight April 16th. And Fury and Whyte fight April 23rd. But check out the Box Rumor playlist, heavyweight, welterweight playlist, all that good stuff. Thumbs up the video for your boy. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button, the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So yeah, they could be asking us, you know, which we ain't doing it regardless. They could be asking us to do 2 pay-per-views. We thought in 2 weeks. In 3 weeks span is 3. So if Spence and Ugas would fight, if they fight in April 16th, like it was rumored, now it's a rumor that they fight in April 23rd at the Alamo Dome. So if they fight the 16th, the 23rd, the week after that, is Canelo Alvarez. So Cinco de Mayo. So he's got 16th, 23rd, Skip Stevenson and Oscar Hurt. I think that's going to be on regular TV then, Cinco de Mayo. So they asked him for 3 pay-per-views in 4 weeks, but now they asked for 2 pay-per-view. They asked for 3 pay-per-views in a 3-week span, and they could be asking for Spence and Ugas and Whyte and Fury on the same day. Now they getting out of control with it. And my thing is, if the rumor is true, and if both these dates are rumored, they say they want to do it April 23rd for Fury and Whyte. Contracts ain't been signed yet. They say they want to do it now for Ugas and Errol Spence and Ugas. They want to do it. So, I mean, like I said before, they getting out of hand, bro. They getting out of hand. They getting out of hand. Ask for us to pay 2 pay-per-views, and I think, you know, neither one of them is pay-per-view worthy. You could say, oh, well, Ugas and Spence is a big unification fight. My thing is, why it ain't in Vegas then? That's my thing. Why that fight ain't in Vegas? That's a monster fight in my Eddie Hearn voice. Why ain't that fight in Vegas? That's all we asking. Why ain't that fight in Vegas if that's if that's a big fight. It's not a big fight. That's why they tried to put it in Errol Spence's backyard. That's why they tried to put it in Errol Spence's backyard, because they know it's not going to sell everywhere. They seen the Danny Garcia, the gate did good, but the pay-per-view didn't do good. I don't even believe the gate numbers. Sean and him did pretty good in Southern California. But they know, and their pay-per-view numbers was lying too, they know they're not going to be able to sell that fight. Tell you that right now. That's why they wanted to say, how you fight for Canelo don't even fight at the crib, bro. For 3 belts, 2 belts. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to fight at the crib in Mexico soon. Next time something behind that. Allegedly, he took somebody's life on TV about, it was an accident. But you know what I'm saying, when he was fighting over there on Telemundo, whatever the hell he's fighting on. So yeah, but Canelo don't even be fighting unifications at home. He can do whatever the hell he want to do. So if this was a big fight, Vegas would bid on this fight. It's not. And they know it can't sell. But with them trying to do pay-per-views on the same day, they in the United States, they smoking crack. Because guess what? Neither one of these fights is worth pay-per-view. What'd he say? Name one nigga in the plug that play like that. My Ice Cube voice. What'd he say? He said, man, we don't get his money by he don't get a He said, man, can't believe you got me in this. He's saying, like, I put it to your lip and made you smoke it. Might as well, Craig, man. Stimulation. Man, it's Friday. I spent a little half a piece of joint with you. But yeah, UK people are gonna understand that. Y'all ever see what Friday in the UK? But yeah, they smoking crack. You smoking crack. I don't know what they thinking. I don't know what they thinking about the game. Like, we about to pay for that crap. Now, Air Spence fanatics gonna be in the comment section. We gotta support our great Lord and buy the pay-per-view. They don't even buy the pay-per-view, bro. That's a known fact. All the people that say they support Errol Spence, man, if you don't see him at the fight, they don't buy the pay-per-view. I'm telling you right now, they don't buy the pay-per-view. Show receipts then. I'll be honest, I ain't bought no pay-per-view, none of his pay-per-views. Never will, unless, I pay for none unless you fight Crawford, or that's it. As of right now, paying for none of his pay-per-views. Buy none of them jokers, man. That's just my opinion. It's how I'm rolling. But I damn sure ain't buying Fury shit. I'm about to buy him beating up on I wasn't about to buy him beating up on Deontay Wilder 3 times or 1 time. Straight up and down. But them trying to put both of these jokers on the same day for pay-per-view, man, they lost their rabbit mind. I can't remember another 2 fights in America. And maybe people say, well, pay-per-view, the pay-per-view would never let that happen like that. Oh, bull crap. Bull crap. Let me debunk that right now. Because this is going to be exclusively on the ESPN Plus app. Spence and Whyte and Fury going to be on the ESPN Plus app. It's not going to be major distributed. That's why we was trying to tell y'all about about Terrence Crawford. It's only sold exclusively through the ESPN Plus app, the pay-per-view. So they don't have to worry about bumping heads. They don't have to worry about bumping heads on pay-per-view and the distributors, the cable companies. That's why ESPN started to put UFC and Top Rank on ESPN Plus, because they don't have to share the money. When you do the pay-per-views, you have to share the top 10% or whatever it may be, go right to the cable companies. So anybody that distributed 10% of that go to DirecTV for distributing it, Spectrum, or whoever else the major distributors are. So 10% of that, I'm saying, off the top go. So ESPN and Top Rank and UFC, when they do pay-per-views, they can keep the 10%. Off rip, they're able to pocket that 10% and keep it, so they don't have to share it. That's why they don't put it. That's why they going towards the ESPN Plus app, because they don't have to share the top. They don't have to skim nothing off the top to the cable company. That's why they don't have to skim nothing off the top. So right then and there is your answer right then and there. Now I heard Lather say, or somebody said also too, that 10% goes to the cable company. Let me see. Oh. See if we can find this article. Oh, it says business of boxing. How does pay-per-view deal work? So where does this was a couple? This like 10 years ago. Where does the money go when fans plunk down? Let me share this. It says where does the money go? I think it's the article that was talking about when fans plug down this 11 year like 11, 12 years ago. 49.95 to see a pay-per-view on television. Does it go directly to the fight? Does it go into the hands of the promoter? What role the networks play? Maybe this piece will in basic sort of way shine some light. It says the apparatus of pay-per-views has a matured this process customarily works. The promoter will make a fight between two combatants along with undercard to support it. He approaches the pay-per-view distributor like HBO pay-per-view, Showtime pay-per-view, or even a new entrant Epics with the fight. The distributor makes a decision as to whether to carry it or not. If the fights get the green light, the distributor goes to work clearing the fight with the MSOs, multiple system operators, who control virtually the entire cable universe. These include companies like Time Warner, Cablevision, Comcast, Cox, and Charter. Like I said, it's 2011, by the way. The cable system are in on the deal. That's their price tag to carry a certain amount of weight on the local regional level. They are going to run commercials for the event, and sometimes the promotional material can be provided by the promoter, though often the cable people will put together their own because they may have a certain special promotion they will do in association with the event. The standard breakdown as far as the money is concerned is a 10% fee off the top for the distributor and 45% for each cable system and promoter. So when you see the price tag on the fight, you know the promoter will get 45% of that. So let's say the fight priced at $49.95, which is for the sake of simplicity, we are going to round up to 50. If it's an HBO pay-per-view that is being used, HBO is not a party that is at risk as far as the fight itself is concerned, but will take 10% fee off the top $5. So $5 each pay-per-view that's sold. The promoter and cable company both wind up with $22.50 out of the 50 per subscribers per pay-per-view guy. So they make $22, 22.50 between the cable companies make 22. You got to remember it's multiple cable companies, and the promoter get that off the 50. It said if the fight sells 1 million pay-per-view subscribers, pay-per-view buyers, HBO pay-per-view will arm 5 million, and the promoter will pocket 22.5. Now you say, well, where does 22 go? Let's read. If the level of revenue, along with the other revenue stream, live gate or casino site fees, merchandise, international rights, etc. So they got live gate, casino site fees, merchandise, international rights. So they get more money. This kind of other money they get. So did not meet what the promoter guaranteed the fighter will. Let's just say that will be an unfortunate occurrence. So some cinematics might be in order this time. The term pay-per-view as applies to the fights that are transmitted into the homes exchange for a fee is a kind of misnomer as promoters have discovered. So we get something else. So when fights go into the movie theater or another venue and gets it via closed circuit, it is much closer to the actual concept of pay-per-view because it gets much closer to the idea of everyone who views it has to pay for it. So if you close circuit, as you get in there, you have to pay for it. It ain't like we at the bar and everybody pay a cover fee and just they might order it. I don't even know at the bar, like Dave and Buster, they order it one time and just put it on multiple TVs, or they order it 10 times and put it on multiple TVs. That's another question, but they got a cover fee. Or if I'm already in the venue and it come on and I don't have to leave out and come in, I'm in for free. I just came in. Like sometimes, when we was younger, we do that, go to the bar and get in early, and then we ain't got to pay the cover fee. So there you go. He said, as we mentioned in the story last week, that's why promoters are interested in experimenting with the movie theater route, the theater route. Yeah, and they've been doing it much more before COVID. That's what I did. I paid my $20, get my food, be comfortable. It's actually lit going to the movie theater. Be some females in their joint too, bro. Might leave with something. The method does not necessarily involve HBO pay-per-view, but don't get the impression that they are just going along for the free ride when they engineer pay-per-view distribution. The strength of the company like that is it not only can instantly make an event happen effectively coordinated over the television platform, not to mention produce it as well, can also apply some marketing muscle on a national level. You have seen the 24/7 series that HBO airs, which doubles as an entertainment piece de facto infomercial for the pay-per-view test. So it's up to the network to do 24/7 and spend their own money to make more money. So there we go. We got answers there. Now, Time Warner spanning promotional vehicle outlets like CNN, which control Showtime pay-per-view, has done the same through its Fight Camp 360, which used to be a part of Promote Pacquiao and Shane Mosley, which is trash. So there you go right there. So you got to ask yourself, if they pocket, there's a promoter with pocket for 1 million pay-per-views at $50. It's $50. This is an old article. They pocket $22.5 million in the gate casino fees and all that other stuff. I don't know. Let's say that's another $10 million. They pocket $32 million. How much goes to the fighter? So you got to probably say that number is probably broke down in half. Or you got to ask yourself, where does 22.5, that 30, let's call it 32.5 and round up because of the gates and the casino fees. Where does that 32.5 go? How does that 32 break down? Come on. So they have to meet the fighter. If they don't meet the fighter's guarantee, then you're in trouble. Most time they do. So how did this break down? How much do they split out of this number? People say it was 50%. No, it's definitely not 50. This number. Al Heyman got to get paid. Bob got to get paid. Eddie got to get paid. So they probably taking instantly. I'm gonna be nice and say they taking the 10 off the top, and the fighter splitting the 22. So so like I said before, it's interesting. Very interesting, bro. So the fighters are not taking home. Everybody doing the math and they saying, well, they sell $1 million, they just fighters split the pot. No, cable got to get paid. The distributor got to get paid off the top. Cable got to get paid. The distributors got to get paid. The platform, ESPN, Top Rank, whatever, ESPN, Showtime, they take 10 off the top. Then you split the 45 with the distributors. Then the promoter take the 45, and out of that 45 the fighters get. Think about that for a minute. Out of 45 that the fighters get, out of that 45%, how much do the fighters actually get? Do they split the 45 down the middle with the promoter? And a lot of times the promoter end up with more money than the fighter at the end of the day. Crazy. So this ESPN Plus allows it allows them to run 2 pay-per-views a day because you have to go through ESPN Plus for a pay-per-view. I don't have to go through HBO. The distributors don't have to fight over. ESPN Plus houses its distributors on pay-per-view. So they keep that 10% in their pocket. And also they keep that 10% in house, and they keep 90% of the profits. They keep 100%. They're their own distributor. They're their own platform. So that's the thing about doing ESPN Plus pay-per-view. They keep 100% of the earnings. I don't have to share with Comcast, Cox, Spectrum, Xfinity. I don't have to share with them. Then I don't have to share the 10% with HBO. But the downside about it is then you got to start marketing. You got to buy TV time. And the good thing about this ESPN and Sports Network, you should be able to buy TV time on a sports network. And if you really need to go and promote something else, Walt Disney also owns ABC. So they also can promote on Disney Plus, Hulu. They own a lot of things. Don't worry, I'm getting my hair cut pretty soon. I tried to get it cut today. It didn't work. Like letting it grow, let it grow back stronger. Everybody just cut their hair every other week. I only do that in the summer because it'd be hot. Let your hair grow back so you can establish your line. Everybody getting cut, line up in between. That's dumb. You're going to continue to push your line back. Every time they cut you, they push your line back. Every time. No matter how good your barber is, they push it back. It's just how bad they push it back. You know what I'm saying? Let your hair grow as much as you can. Let it get sunlight. Let it grow and it come back strong. You keep cutting it, it ain't be able to generate the way it regenerate like it should. People getting hair cut and their hairline will be right back here when they're 20-some years old. You could some of the things you with your hair you control, but honestly, so ESPN Plus makes pay-per-view possible with another pay-per-view on the same day because they're their distributor, they're their own platform, and they keep 100% of the proceeds, but also you can keep 100% of the burden on marketing the fight. So something to think about. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the heavyweight playlist, boxing rumor playlist, boxing news playlist, welterweight playlist, or no, boxing rumor, heavyweight, welterweight playlist, excuse me. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase chance notifications, listen to my live streams and exclusive content. And some of the exclusive content is explicit on Spotify. Goodfella TV podcast. I uploaded the live from there last night. Catch me on Anchor as well. Goodfella TV podcast on Anchor. I appreciate you guys and girls for supporting me. The more you support on the podcast, the more podcasts I can get accepted to Apple, Google Podcasts, and a whole bunch of speakers. So continue to support me. You're able to listen to all my boxing live streams and live streams in general the next day, the next morning, for free, ad-free. So make sure you check that out. Check me out on Twitch, Goodfella_TV313. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one.